spelled K-H-A-D-R. Welcome back, Omar Khadr. It matters to say it. Welcome back, Omar Khadr. You're home.
There's a lot unusual about your speech, Liz, but we're going to pick up.
Omar Khadr, you've got more class than the whole f***ing cabinet. Thank you.
Ms. Ban, by now you've gone through dozens of interviews talking about what happened on Saturday night. Let's get to the heart of it. Are you sorry for what you said?
Oh, of course. I've said I was sorry from the first interview. My attempts at humor were completely misplaced and did not work well. I was trying for something edgy because I'm kind of known around, well, everywhere as a person who is pretty straight-laced, and I don't use foul language, and I thought that would be actually sort of the verbal equivalent of the time Adrian Clarkson showed up in a bathrobe with hair curlers. It didn't work, clearly, and I really regret in hindsight, and I don't blame anyone but myself, in hindsight, I should have realized that having only had about 5 hours sleep in 48 hours and being getting over the flu wasn't a good idea to try edgy humor. I should have just stood up and said, nice to see you all, good night.
Okay, so I've heard the edgy part before, Sarah. They're turning on lights and behind us now as they set up for the political shows, but I've heard you talk about the edgy humor and all of that, but the substance of your words, saying that Omar Khadr has more class than the cabinet, do you stand by that?
No, that was, and I had a bit more of linkages in thought process that were going to be part of a skit, and the linkages are related to the play on words around welcome back Kotter and
the theme song
and the class. Where does Kotter take place? Welcome back Kotter is a classroom. Well, never mind. It did not work. It did not work at all, and I can't explain it except to say that I had thought it was a funny set of coincidences around language. It didn't play at all well, and I compressed it fast because Lisa was there with me, and I thought, part of me thought, oh, this is great. Lisa's here on stage with me. This will make it even better. Clearly not the case, and I can only apologize, as I have done, that my performance in an attempt at comedy is not who I am or how I work in the House of Commons or how I present as leader of the Green Party or all the work I've done.
You're on the record several times as saying you want politics done differently.
That's right.
You want decorum.
Right.
So did you talk to Lisa right afterwards?
Oh yeah, she's a friend of mine. That's why we were on stage singing together right afterwards. Look, I have a record for 4 years in Parliament of not heckling, not once. I treat my colleagues with respect, and in fact, I love them. I work across party lines probably better than almost anybody, and I feared that I was going to be lining up for the Miss Congeniality Award next time they were giving out awards on Parliament Hill. I thought it would be potentially funny to be a different kind of person. It didn't work at all, and I apologize again. Doesn't mean that I can blame anyone but myself, and I will, I have to say, I'm a member of Parliament. I'm not a comedian, and, good news is for Rick Mercer, he doesn't have to give up his day job. But I'm not going to give up my day job either. My day job is to be in Parliament working hard.
Okay, when I first saw it, I thought, Elizabeth May has said a lot of times, talked about her respect for the institution, and I thought you kind of threw that out the window with that.
If I'd said it in Parliament, but Parliamentary Press Gallery has been traditionally a sort of an incestuous, weird venue where prime ministers in the past and opposition leaders and governor generals have performed shtick.
Are you going to run your shtick past your staff next time and see if you have to run it by them, see if you have to explain it to them? Because if you have to explain a joke, that's when I know I've missed the mark.
Exactly. I should have had the time to prepare, to think about what I was going to do instead of writing what I was going to do on the airplane as I got to Ottawa.
All right.
So it's my fault, I shouldn't try to pack so much into my schedule, nor should I think that I can be funny without help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.